YouTube, Mjm4life here, bringing you the second of my Pokemon grab bag videos. Without further ado, let's get right down to it. The first Pokemon is a Dusclops, typical Dusclops, seen that before. Eviolite is the item of choice here. The EV spread is going to be 252 in HP, 72 in defense, 184 in special defense, Impish nature, so defense and special defense, you want to be pretty much even. Because you're not really you want to be able to take hits from both sides of the spectrum pretty well. And now this set is pretty much a trollish set here, and it's pressure stall to the max. So the moves are going to be Rest, Spite, Pain Split, and Sleep Talk. Now this set is basically just to piss off your opponent and basically drain away all their moves and force them to struggle. Now if you guys don't know what Spite does, it's a ghost move, I believe. Let me just check to make sure. Let's go by name. Yeah, it's a ghost move, and it randomly lowers the last attack they did's PP by, I think it's either from 3 to 5, I believe. So this set is pretty much very, very annoying because, especially with the pressure ability. For example, if your opponent's using Fire Blast against their Dusclops, they hit you with 1 Fire Blast, they're already losing 2 because of pressure. Now if you get the Spite and you lower their Fire Blast by 4, for example, they only have 1 more Fire Blast left to hit you with. And you can take that Fire Blast and rest off all that damage and then just Sleep Talk. And then Pain Split's there for extra recovery. So you have Rest and Pain Split together with Spite and Sleep Talk. Your opponent's going to be pretty mad. I'm probably going to name this "You Mad, Bro?" That's his name, because that's his nickname. Because this thing can piss people off. I've actually used a Spiritomb with a similar set, but it had Protect instead of Sleep Talk. But this is much, much better. And plus, Dusclops can take hits much better than Spiritomb can, especially with the Eviolite in this gen. So you guys should really try this set out if you're looking for an extra Pokemon in there. I mean, if you're going to use Dusclops anyway, to counter those Heracrosses, you might as well use this set. You'll get a lot of rage quits, I promise. The next set is a Toxicroak. Now, if you guys have noticed anything about my sets, I love mixed wall breaker sets, and I used them a lot when I played OU. And I used this Toxicroak, and it fared very well in OU. Now, this Toxicroak set is going to be Life Orb. It's going to have the Naive Nature. It's EV distribution is going to be 4 in HP just to round it off, 252 attack, 252 speed and Naive Nature to get the max speed possible, and we don't want to lower the special attack stat. So, and its defenses are pretty shitty, so it really doesn't matter which one you lower. It's not going to be taking hits anyway. Now its moves are going to be Cross Chop, Focus Blast, Hidden Power, of course Ice, as I said in my last videos. And overused especially, fighting Pokemon need to carry Hidden Power Ice. And then Sucker Punch. You can also make this move Stone Edge if you really want to, but ultimately I think Sucker Punch is the best option for this last move slot. Now, the first question you might say, why 2 fighting moves? Well, this is why. Because if you normally have Cross Chop by itself, you're going to be walled by Skarmories, and you're going to be walled by forretresses, and any other physical wall. That's why Focus Blast is there, because Focus Blast plus Stab and Life Orb is a 2-hit KO on standard Skarmory and standard Ferrothorn after Stealth Rocks. So that's why you have the dual fighting moves. And sometimes you can, if you just start Focus Blasting, I've actually had this happen in a battle. You can just go start Focus Blasting. Now people will get a false sense of security and Focus Blast and Hidden Power Ice as well, and thinking that you're a special attacking Toxicroak and saying, what the hell is he running a special attacking Toxicroak for? And then they'll switch in their special wall like Blissey or something like that. I've literally had somebody switch in a Blissey thinking that they were going to wall me to hell, and then I just hit him with a Cross Chop. And he was like, lol, why do you have 2 fighting moves? I'm like, lol, for this exact reason. So, you can kind of bluff your set in a way, because Toxicroak is its special attack is no laughing matter. It's got decent special attack. So, I mean, a special attacking set is viable, especially since I think it gets Nasty Plot. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does, right there. It gets Nasty Plot. So, something that people should probably run as well. I might make another video with a Nasty Plot Toxicroak in it. But And the ability should be dry skin, just because all those rain teams, you'll be able to eliminate the life orb recoil against the rain team. And if you run this on a rain team, that's better for you. But yeah, this is a mix that Gliscor cannot wall you. Sucker Punch is there for like Latios, Latias, Gengar, things of that nature. Again, you could also run Stone Edge for Gyarados, but you know, I think Sucker Punch is ultimately the better option. So this is a mixed wall-breaking Toxicroak set, and this, again, this is novel. A lot of times to get the extra edge that you need, you just have to do something that nobody else is expecting, and nobody will be expecting this. The next set is going to be another troll set. This time we're going to troll with Cacturn. So we're going to have Leftovers be our item of choice here. We're going to have Adamant Nature, 252 in HP, 252 in attack. We're going to run this set should definitely be run on a Sandstorm team, so that's why we're going to have the Sand Veil ability. Now, its moves are going to be Swagger, Substitute, Sand Attack, and Sucker Punch. And now, if you guys know anything about Sand Veil, it increases your evasiveness when you're in the Sandstorm. And that coupled with Sand Attack, and your opponents are not going to hit you. If you guys know that, you know, evasiveness boosting moves like Double Team and Minimize are actually banned, but I don't think that accuracy lowering moves are banned. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe accuracy lowering moves are banned from standard play. So that's why this set is very viable, because with the accuracy drop and the evasiveness boost from Sand Veil, they're going to be hard to hit. Plus, you know, to add to the trolling, you can Sand Attack, then Substitute, and then just Swagger away. And they're going to be pissed, you know. And then Sucker Punch just to round it off, just to have a stab move to hit people with. You know, this set is obviously walled by steals, but then again, not really, because you Sand Attack and then Swagger to boost their attack and just hopefully that they hit themselves. You know, then, you know, steel types can't really wall you either. I guess a steel type that could wall you would be Registeel, since its Clear Body prevents its stats from dropping. So I guess Registeel would wall this set. But other than that, I mean, something that can be Sand Attacked and Swaggered, they're not going to be able to wall you. So this set is trollish. Maybe even more trollish than this Dusclops set. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, they might be on even playing fields when it comes to trolling. But yeah, this is another set I came up with. And looking at his moves, I'm going to probably try and incorporate something like, I don't know. I mean, it also gets Nasty Plot, which is something Destiny Bond. You know, a lot of these Pokemon have very, very wide range of moves, and people aren't using them Pokemon to their fullest extent that they can. You know, the thing about standard play is the sets that become standard are probably the most effective sets. Well, that's not even true. They're very effective sets. I don't say they're the most effective. Like, this set can be very effective. But the standard sets are very effective as well. But the problem with them is that they're standard, so people expect that. You know, when people try to predict your moveset, I mean, if you throw in a Cacturn on the Sand team, people are going to predict the Substitute, Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Seed Bomb set. And that's 9.9 times out of 10, that's the set that the opponent has, or that you have. But if you run something like this, you can even sub, and people will think, oh, this is the Sub Swords Dance set, switch to appropriate counter. It's not really appropriate counter. Hit you with a Sand Attack, sub again, you're not going to hit me, Swagger you, Sucker Punch you, and just troll you to death. But anyway, that's going to do it for this section of the Pokemon Grab Bag Part 2. Be out for the Section 2 of this Part 2 video. And deuces. Rate, comment, sub. And all that other stuff. Peace.